What's up, guys? This is Yasin, and I just landed in Canada, actually, from Australia today, so I'm super tired, so my bad if I'm uploading this video super late, but whatever. I gotta make a video every single day, right? Otherwise, life is not worth living. But anyways, let's get into reviewing these new cards from Maze of the Master, and by new, I mean I'm like 3 days late, so my bad, but yeah, better late than ever. Anyways, the Man with the Mark is the first one. Those are the new Odion cards, by the way. They're TCG exclusive, which is very interesting. Level 4 Earth Spellcaster, 1000 attack and defense. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can take a Temple of the Kings or a spell or trap that mentions it from your hand, from your deck, and either add it to your hand or send it to the grave. Okay, so that's cool. It's a Searcher or a Foolish Burial. You can only use this effect of this card's name once per turn. While you control Temple of the Kings, this card and Apophis monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle by card effects. Not too bad. And then Temple of the Kings you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. It looks like it's a one-card starter. That's really cool. I'll take it. So far, so good. Merciless Scorpion of Serket, so that's a revamp, of course, of the old Serket monster, level 6 Earth Fairy. Exact same characteristics, I do remember that. Cannot be normal summoned or sent, must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing one level 10 or higher monster from your hand or deck, while you control Temple of the Kings. By banishing a level 10 or higher monster, okay, I really wonder if there is a monster that randomly has an effect where it gets banished, just like the Thunder Dragon monsters. I can't really think of any, but maybe, like, the fact that it mentions level 10 or higher was really just for the Winged Dragon of Ra, because Odion kind of played Winged Dragon of Ra in his deck, even though he wasn't really the real owner of the card, but whatever. You can only special summon Merciless Scorpion of Serket once per turn this way. Once per turn during your main phase, you can add one Temple of the Kings or one spell that mentions it from your deck to your hand, and then at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to half the destroyed monster's original attack. Actually quite good. The issue is this card does nothing on its own if you don't control Temple of the Kings, so it's just a little weird. I don't think it's a 3 of, and also it makes no sense to search Temple of the Kings while you control this monster, since you would already control Temple of the Kings. So unless there's another card that can also be treated as Temple of the Kings, I don't really see how this really does much of anything, but at least you can search a spell that mentions it. And then, yeah, this effect is just like a battle phase effect. It's not usually great, but it's not, like, trash either, so I'll take it. Would have been nice if you could banish the monster instead of destroying it, so that you would have an answer to Razor Detonator. Anyways, Anubis, the Last Judge, level 10 Earth Fiend. Okay, cool, so that's a monster that you can banish with Serket. 3,000 attack, 0 defense, cannot be normal summon or set, must first be special summon for a hand or grave. Okay, so banishing it obviously doesn't do anything. While you have 3 or more cards in your grave with different names, there are Temple of the Kings and or traps, by placing 2 of them on the bottom of the deck in any order. It's a really big summoning condition, actually, huh? Okay, so you gotta have 3 or more cards in your grave with different names that are Temple of the Kings and or traps, and you gotta place 2 of them in the bottom of the deck. It's really sus. You can send this card from your hand to the grave, add one Man with the Mark from your deck to your hand, and if you spell a trap card you control is destroyed by card effect, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it, and then you can only use each effect of Anubis, the Last Judge, once per turn. Okay, sure. I mean, it's not a bad card at all. If anything, I'd even say it's pretty solid. So you go effect of this, search one Man with a Mark, and then normal summon this, you get your Temple of the Kings, and then if you already have this, then you can already summon this, and then you can search a spell card, and then this can revive itself back, and then yeah, you would control like 3 monsters, and they all have like their cool extra bonus effect, I don't know, so that's relatively cute. Divine Serpent Apophis, level 6 Earth Reptile Fusion. 2 monsters that mentions Temple of the King must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by attributing 2 Apophis monsters. Okay, there's not a lot of Apophis monsters out there. Really not a lot. There is Apophis, the Swamp Deity, and obviously the first Apophis monsters. So right now we're looking at, yeah, almost nothing actually. Really just 2 cards. Embodiment, yeah, that's it. Okay, anyways, once per turn you contribute up to 3 Apophis traps with different names in your grave. Target up to 3, set them back on your field. Okay, so that's actually really cool. You get a lot of recursion once per turn. If each trap card is activated, except during the damage step, you can target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay, would have been nice if this card was once per chain, just like a Statue of Anguish pattern, but it's completely fine. This is already a solid effect as it is, so I'll take it. Divine Serpent, Divine Scorpion, Beast of Serket. Oh, okay, that's really interesting. 1 Serket monster and 1 monster with 2,500 or less attack, so that might be a super poly target. If this card is special summoned or at the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can target one phase of monster opponent controls or in the grave, banish it, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to half that banished monster's original attack. This is how you can out-raise your Detonator, so that's really fantastic. And it's also a board breaker, and if you can summon this on your opponent's turn, it can be an interruption. And then, yeah, that's once per turn, and can make a second attack during each battle phase while a level 10 or higher monster is banished. Okay, so I really understand everything now. Obviously, this card gets much better if you summon it after going through the effect of this, where you banish a level 10, and then you can attack twice. And then that also might mean that you can also banish 2 monsters, which is very good. No, actually, no, never mind. It's once per turn. I'm really stupid. But yeah, still really good. You can easily OTK with this card. Huge fan. I actually think it's a really good monster. Anyways, Treasures of the King. Field spell card. When this card is activated, you can set an Apophis trap from your deck. So yeah, it plays around Ash and Droll, right? You're just setting. This card's name becomes Temple of the Kings while it is in the field zone, but I don't know if it has like the same effect. Once per turn, if you have 2 or more set cards on your field, or a trap card in your grave, you can add a monster that mentions Temple of the Kings from your deck to your hand, and then you can only activate 1 card with this card's name once per turn. Yo, okay, this is actually really broken. So if you have this and any spell or trap card, you go activate this effect, play something, and then set a card, and then effect again, search the monster that mentions Temple of the Kings, so like, I don't know, this one, and then discard this, search this, and then normal summon this, get a spell or trap card. That is insane. That is so much value so quickly. This card is remarkable, so incredibly broken. Jesus. Okay, this is like a 10 out of 10 for sure. Okay, Defense of the Temple, normal spell card, fusion summon 1 Earth Fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field. Yeah, if you use a monster that if you use a monster you control that mentions Temple of the Kings, you can also use face-up monsters your opponent controls as material. Okay, sure, that's fine. If you control Temple of the Kings, you can banish this card from your grave, then add 1 Dangers of the Divine from your deck to your hand, and then this is once per turn effect. Okay, Dangers of the Divine does this card, so let's check it out. Quickly spell, pay half of your life points, and tribute 1 monster. Special summon 1 the Winged Dragon of Ra from your hand or banished, ignoring the summoning conditions, and make its attack and defense 4,000. Okay, so again, the fact that you're banishing the Winged Dragon of Ra with the Serket monster means that you can easily summon it back from the banished, and then it becomes 4,000 attack and defense, and you can use the Winged Dragon of Ra to, you know, start breaking your opponent's board, because it does have a non-once per turn effect to send something from the field to the graveyard, I think. Hold on a second. You can pay it and target 1 monster on the field, destroy that target. Actually, it's way worse than I thought. But it's still not too bad. Yeah, okay, it's not like super insane. Actually, yeah, the Winged Dragon of Ra is kind of mediocre, if anything. But whatever, at least it becomes 4,000 attack and defense. But it can't attack, and then it's destroyed during the end phase of the next turn. That is... No, actually, no, it's not destroyed, but you return it back to the hand. That's kind of unfortunate. If this card is sent from the field to the grave, choose 1, the Winged Dragon of Ra in your monster zone, and send all other monsters on the field to the grave. Yo, okay, so this is like a huge, massive board breaker. Oh my god, whoa. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, you summon the Winged Dragon of Ra on your opponent's turn because this is a quick play. And then this goes to the grave, and then you send everything else on the from the field to the grave. That is insane. Okay, unless it doesn't work the way I think it does, but this single-handedly makes the Winged Dragon of Ra like really worth playing in your deck. Yo, oh my god, I hope it works the way it is, but yeah, should. Anyways, Verdict of Anubis, counter trap card. When your opponent activates a spell or trap card where you control 3 or more other spell and trap cards, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Then, if you control Temple of the Kings, you can destroy as many monsters your opponent controls as possible, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to how the total attack of those destroyed monsters. It keeps getting more broken every time you read it, but obviously the activation requirement is insanity. Like, you gotta control 3 or more other spell and traps, so you have to have literally like 4 back row, while obviously there's like the field spell that counts, and you can have like trap monsters on the field. But then also, if you control Temple of the Kings, it gets really nasty because, Jesus, you destroy a bunch of monsters, you burn for insane amount. Yeah, okay, it's a very interesting card, and it should be easy to access because it mentions Temple of the Kings, so that's nice. You can search an Omni Negate that is really cracked. Okay, I'll take it. There's a lot of removal in this deck for sure. I mean, there's this that destroys everything and negates and burns, and then there's this that sends everything else on the field to the grave, which is also really cracked. And then... And also, it happens on resolution. No, actually, yeah, if this card is... Yeah, but then it activates in the graveyard. Okay, so under Abyss Dweller, it's not going to do much of anything. And also, if your opponent has Razor Detonator, then... I don't know if he can actually destroy and then the monsters don't die because the Winged Dragon of Ra is no longer on the field. I have no idea. I actually think it still sends everything to the grave. So, yeah, it should be broken anyways. But yeah, the last card is Apophis the Serpent. Continuous trap. Special summon this card as a normal monster. This card is also a trap. Then you can set an Apophis trap from your deck, except itself, and then it can activate. It can be activated this turn Oh my god, and it's a level 4. Yo, that means that you can make, hold on a second. You can make, Jesus, level 6, level 4, still a shop, blah, blah, blah. You can make rank 4s in this deck. Yo, that's actually so freaking awesome. And then if this card is sent to the grave, you can add an embodiment of Apophis from your deck to your hand. So you can search the old one. Yeah, okay, the one that's kind of garbage, actually, because it doesn't really do anything. All right. Okay, cool. So that's pretty interesting. Really, it rewards you for playing. that's so funny. But you can't make Chaos Angel with those monsters because they're all Earth monsters. It's not like the deck loses to Bestials because it's really just a trap monster deck. But yeah, that's really nice. Really like these cards, actually. And I can't wait to start testing with them. I think it's a deck with a little bit of potential. I don't know how good it is. I don't know if it's like going to be better than Arga Stars featuring the new support. Also, maybe like Eldritch is still a better deck. But it doesn't change the fact that nonetheless, I think the cards themselves are really remarkable. And yeah, we're obviously off to like a great start. So yeah, this is a really cool card. It's really nice how Temple of the Kings really has a reason to exist now. Hold on a second. Can you like religiously use the effect of the card now? Temple of the Kings. Like I'm trying to think like the actual broken effect. You gotta control like Mystical Beast of Serket in order to like special summon a broken monster from your extra deck and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be summoning in the True Exterio unless something is considered to be Mystical Beast of Serket, but that is not the case. Yeah, no, yeah, unfortunately not. Ah, yeah, alright, okay. Well, still, that's still not too bad. But yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about these new cards. Let me know in the comments section below. I'm obviously, like I said, gonna make some videos featuring the new, this new deck. But yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.